Good morning, everyone. Today is May 3rd, 2020. It is 43 but feels like 34 here in North Idaho. I'm Jody and welcome to Moose Flats Farm. So today's project, I'm going to get, hopefully before it rains, the soaker hoses put in so I can get the broccoli and everything all planted and not get too distracted by the new babies. See if I can remember how I had these laid out last year. Because if I don't get them done right, it means I'll have to redo them when we go to put the water system back in. Come on. So there's the basics of the soaker hoses laid out. Was able to, along the back here, run one that will give me all these mounds at the end of my rows to plant in also. So the only bed, got this one, the potato bed that I need to get turned and get the hose put in, and the raised bed for the perennial garden. So on Saturday I'll be going to the store and getting my bales of shavings to get the shavings laid out to help keep the moisture in, and basically ready to start planting. But I know we're going to be doing the raspberries tomorrow, but I might be able to get some of the cabbages and brassicas moved. Might as well work on that today because I do have one bale of shavings. Just got to go get my list so I know what's what. Now that I got my cheat sheet, let's do a little shopping and see what I can get planted. So another 15 cabbage. So on the back here, I'm doing the cabbage number 16. Don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the smaller purple-headed cabbage. Long the back here. Which one did I put here? 15. So here's on the back is the other cabbage Gloria of not sure, number 15. But this row here is all broccoli Willamette 29. This row is going to be the broccoli early purple sprouting. And then I have my two cauliflowers. One is Durgis 41 and the other is early snowball. And then this one right here is going to be just a row of cabbage all seasons. So go through, get these guys planted, and go from there. And because they are kind of a little on the leggy side, I'm going to plant them a little deeper. I did say that I can do that, so it's like when I transplanted them from the seed tray into these pots I did, and it helped. But yep, they're ready to get in the ground. And I'll get the rest of these planted, some shavings put down, show you guys what it looks like. So I got everything planted and turn the soaker hose on. Just have to get the water turned on out here, and I do plant right underneath the soaker just to conserve the water. We get the chicken coop window off and get those shavings out here. And I did not, when I went through, I did not pick all the best stuff. I did a little bit of everything, just to be fair. But as you see, I did get the chicken coop cleaned out, got the raised beds covered, and I did get potatoes planted in here. On the end closest to me is red potatoes, and we have white potatoes on that end. So it's kind of looking like a garden now. So, as I said, we were going to move the raspberries. This is where they were. Have it kind of leveled off. The chickens have been doing their work on it. But move the raspberries over here. They're in about the same size of bed. It's just longer and skinnier. Just have to get some shavings on it, but I think it's going to look really nice over here by this pen. It will help shade them in the summer, and it's really close to getting compost on them. And as you see right down there, those little pink starts, those are new from when I transplanted. But I did get the duck pen finished cleaned out. Lots and lots of worms in there. And it's been, yes, chicken bok. Raining pretty steadily here, so haven't had to add water to it, but that will be on our to-do list. And here's this part of the duck pen. It was about 8 wheelbarrows of winter I removed. And as you see, had to be really delicate because the Japanese knotweed was starting to come in. I did break off a few of the tips, but I don't think it's going to be enough to make a difference. Like that guy right there. So in this crazy windstorm, David John moved the totem pole over to here, and the wind has spun it. At least it didn't come crashing down. But as you see, a couple of my girls and a couple of my boys. And Yeti in here. Whoa. I've got one broody Muscovy right there. Have to mark on the calendar. It's okay, Mama. And broody number 2 right there. But I do have a hen that's not using the nest box and has a corner there. This year I'm not as worried about collecting the Muscovy eggs for eating or for egg sale. I think I'm going to work on just the getting baby chicks on the ground and doing some selling. So just try to promote the breed because they're an awesome duck. But I do have 2 other naughty hens. Got one that's trying to make a nest there and one right there. So I think the other nest boxes that have eggs in them, I'm going to pull those, start pulling those eggs out so they have empty nests. But as you see, it's getting this fence, the foxgloves at the front of the chicken coop are really starting to take off. And in here, I've got Broody Mama. And she, for the most part, because it's the Silkies also going broody, has just blue eggs underneath her. Which, and there's the Silky. And I put blue eggs under her just for barnyard blue egg layers. And I'm thinking she's gone broody too, which doesn't bode well for the rest of my egg layers, since they're in 3 of the nest boxes. But the other day I found this one last year, and this robin's nest, I know it fell out of the corner of the shed down by the house. It has raised 6 different batches of robins. So it fell down, and I wanted to save it because that mama put a lot of work into building that. Hi, babies. But these guys are doing really good. Yeah. So, you may be going, why are you letting hens set if you are buying chicks? Well, my baby chicks here are all girls. I ordered a barnyard mix that was 10 brown egg layers, guaranteed girls. The ones that are up in the nest box, I can't have any guarantee on what they're going to be. Okay, Bella, out. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Belle. Because the baby chicks that were hatched out last fall from Frank as being the father, Frank had his revenge. All 6 of those baby chicks were roosters. And I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. If you know of anybody and you're in the North Idaho area that needs a barnyard mix beautiful rooster, I've got 5. Oh, and the reason they are in the one pen, the 2 black hens that are in there with them are known egg eaters, so don't want them in the regular chicken coop. And Spot, my main rooster, he really doesn't do any breeding, but he does protect the flock. And I think if those boys were out, we'd have major cockfighting and don't want that. Chicken buck, you say hi? Yeah? You say hi? You just gonna roll your eyes at me? You stubborn teenager? But as you see, I did get the chicken coop cleaned out. Got the raised beds covered. And I did get potatoes planted in here. On the end closest to me is red potatoes, and we have white potatoes on that end. So it's kind of looking like a garden now. Well, my broody girls, as you see the white one here now, where the black and white barred rock was. The barred rock is here now. And the silky all the way at the end. All three of them went broody at the same time, and they're just taking care of each other's nests. So that's where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you have a good day and a good week. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I got a chicken in the window. And I will see you guys on Thursday's video. Bye for now.